Inside, it was silent. Too silent. Then, from the corner, I saw movement. A little girl, maybe 8 or 9, barefoot, her face streaked with soot. She looked up at me, eyes wide. "It's okay," I whispered, lowering my weapon. "You're safe." She didn't answer. She just stared and pointed behind me. I turned. A man was standing in the hallway, his eyes burning with something between rage and despair. He wasn't holding a gun. He had something worse, a detonator clutched in his trembling hand. I froze. For a second, everything was still, like the world had stopped breathing. The man said something in Arabic, his voice breaking. I didn't understand the words, but I understood the meaning. He was going to take us all. The next moments blurred. A shot, a flash, a sound like thunder. The floor buckled. The girl screamed again. When I woke up, there was only smoke. The room was gone. Half the building collapsed. My ears buzzed with static. My mouth was full of dust. I crawled toward the light, dragging my leg that didn't seem to work anymore. Outside, Morales was yelling for survivors. I looked back inside. The man was gone. The detonator lay twisted near the debris. But the girl, she was still there, unharmed, standing in the middle of the wreckage. She looked at me, not scared, not crying, just watching. And then she whispered something. I couldn't hear it clearly, but it sounded like my name. My blood ran cold. She couldn't have known that. "Who are you?" I asked. She didn't answer. Just turned and walked into the smoke until she disappeared. Hours later, when evac finally came, they said no child had been found, no bodies, nothing. I told them what I saw. They looked at me like I'd inhaled too much smoke, but I know what I heard. What I saw. That night back at the outpost, I sat alone cleaning my weapon, trying to scrub the smell of burned sand from my hands. Then, over the faint hum of generators, I heard it again. That same voice. Soft. Childlike. Calling my name. I looked around, heart pounding.